Hello, hello. Welcome back to Something to Think About. So today's title is Battered, Bruised, and Wounded. You would like, oh my days, whatever possessed you to say such words? Battered, bruised, and wounded. Well, because you will find that people are suffering. When you look around, people are suffering. People are carrying wounds left, right, and center. People are suffering. So before I go any further, I'm just going to look at ways you can be battered, bruised, and wounded. Poverty, physical abuse, sexual abuse, financial abuse, emotional abuse, homelessness, torture, sickness, disease, troubles, even extreme wealth can be room for torture. How many people do you know who are wealthy who have committed suicide? Lack of wisdom, many other things that cause pain in this world can cause one to be battered, bruised, and wounded. So, I'll begin. In life, we face ups and downs. I cannot even begin to imagine looking at people in peril and deep in need. You will find it is the ones who probably had a lot to contribute to this world who were attacked. They faced peril they had no wisdom to come out of. So they faced problems, troubles, trials. They had no wisdom. They had no know-how to come out of it. I hear that one of the most iconic actors of our time got discovered in their 50s after they had suffered poverty, homelessness, and years of thinking perhaps the dream might not come true after all. Had they given up, we would not be enjoying some of their movies or the joy of their voice. Their voice is so iconic. Everybody knows it. But they hung on, can you believe it, into their 50s. Thank God they did not give up. So it gives hope to many people. But not everyone is that resilient. Some people give up. How do people give up? By saying, look at my family. This is how they've always been. My great-grandpa was like that. My grandpa was like that. My papa was like that. My uncles, my aunties, everyone is like that. So this is the way the story goes. No one has ever come out of it. Or just living your day-to-day life, not trying to improve or better yourself. To say, well, this is the hand I've been dealt. I don't know any other way. Or to say, everybody, this is just the way everybody goes. There is no other way. You have given up. If there's something churning in you, telling you that you can do better, it means that's God speaking to you. You can do better. Arise, get up and do it. It might be difficult, it might be painful, but get up and do it. I always see, suppose I fall down. There are two kinds of people. One who will get up, three actually. One will stay on the floor, and one who will crawl until they get help. Which one are you? When you are down, do you say, I'm down and out, and you stay there? Or you're going to get up and keep going, or you're going to crawl until you get help. Getting up and crawling for help are much better. I don't know what reasons you might have for staying in that same position. Broken neck, broken legs, broken arms. I don't know. Not literally broken, but you are so discouraged. You feel there is no point to even try. Anyway, let me get back. I'll read here. Is this not what you see time and time again? They were baskers, but they got discovered. These are people who kept crawling. Even though they were down, they kept crawling. They said, I will not lie down there. I will crawl until somebody finds me. I will crawl until I see light or somebody passes by. I'll keep crawling. They used to drive a bus, but got discovered. They walked into a shop and got discovered. So when trouble is constantly knocking at your door, it will be to break you. Yes, it wants to break you. You don't need to concentrate on what is happening. Because if you do, you're going to forget about God. You're going to give up on your God-given mandate and lie down there. Die and be one of those people who enrich the graveyard. When you are busy drowning in life issues, when you have no time to think of God, when you have been bruised, how do you take time to think of your purpose on earth? When you have been wounded, all you can think about is yourself. Can you see? You've already been robbed of thinking about your purpose, why you came to planet Earth. All you can think, you can't say, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about because I've been there. All you can think is about yourself when you're having a pity party, like Sister Joyce Meyer would say. You are having a pity party. Pity parties rob you of your time. They rob you of your time. You waste time. Gain nothing. All you do is waste time. You were born into this planet Earth for a purpose. Like how Dr. Miles Monroe would say, a watch was created for a purpose. To tell time. A chair was created for a purpose, to be sat on. So if a chair and a watch were created for a purpose, what about you, a whole human? You were also created for a purpose. So all these troubles, all these distractions, battered, wounded, and bruised, they all come so that they take away, distract you from your purpose. Because all you'll be able to do is think about what is going on. Oh, it's me. Oh. You determine how long you stay in that situation. How long are you willing to have that pity party? When you've been wounded, I've already said that, yet we were called to reach out to others and share the love of Christ. So next time you find yourself battered, bruised, and wounded, do not concentrate on the problem at hand. Think long and hard. Ask God to help you through whatever situation you are in. That is why the Bible tells us to cast all our cares on him. For he has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. You have been given authority to crawl out of any hole, ditch, and furnace you have been put into, or put yourself into. Yes, sometimes we fall because we put ourselves into this situation. Sometimes you get put into them. So however you ended up there, now you have the duty to what? Get out of it. You have the duty. God has a big plan for your life, and he has also put big dreams into you. That's why if you have a good imagination, you can imagine yourself doing well. You can imagine yourself doing right. You can imagine yourself. That is not just an imagination. That is who you really are meant to be if you are willing to work for it. Are you willing to go for it? Do not be one of those people to enrich the grave, meaning you die before you reveal your true potential to others on planet Earth. Just know that you need to stand strong. Don't let your troubles overcome you to the point of despondence. Just know there is something big in you, and you have a duty to nurture and develop it. Develop your God-given talent. That is all from me for now. Remain blessed and continue to be victorious.